Had some real unfortunate events. We've seen a lot of fatalities lately, which is a little bit more unusual.
New at 5, an increase in drug overdoses right here at home. And it's not just street drugs anymore. An EMS chief tells us it's the worst he's seen in decades, especially among high school students. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ann Craig.
And I'm Darren Kramer. Glad you're here tonight. One local teen just died from an overdose this past weekend, and several others have been hospitalized after ODing on Xanax, which can be found in a lot of medicine cabinets. News 8's Josh Scheinblum is live tonight in Hartford. He spent the day talking to authorities and EMS crews to see who see those ODs firsthand. Josh?
Darren and Ann, the East Windsor Police Department will only confirm to us that one student was taken to the hospital. However, the AP is reporting that there were actually 2 more students that were taken to the hospital as a result of taking the antidepressant Xanax. Now, one of the 3 teens was treated in intensive care, but is expected to survive. And we've been talking with people today throughout that community who say this is a sign of a larger problem. When you see these flashing lights and hear this sound, it's a signal someone is in need of help.
Today we're running 3 paramedic units.
If you live in East Windsor and an ambulance is there to assist you in your moment of need, there's a good chance you can thank this man, Thomas Clinch. He's the chief of their ambulance association.
We've had some real unfortunate events.
And in recent weeks, Chief Clinch says his ambulances have been especially busy. And he blames drugs.
You know, overdoses are not uncommon in ambulance systems. We've seen a lot of fatalities lately, which is a little bit more unusual.
What's also unusual, says Chief Clinch, is the ages of the people they're treating. Earlier this month, a 14-year-old girl that lived here died of an apparent heroin-fentanyl overdose. And in a statement sent to News 8 by the East Windsor Police Department, they too tell us they've noticed a growing problem. In part, it reads, quote, "The town of East Windsor Police Department has noticed an increase in the number of heroin-related incidents, as most communities in New England. Last year, this agency dealt with 1 confirmed accidental heroin-related death. This year, we have had 3 untimely deaths that we feel are drug-related," end quote.
We've seemed to caught a little spike.
And it's not just in East Windsor where officials are taking notice. Lieutenant Brian Foley of the Hartford Police Department recently tweeted out this warning in picture of a heroin fentanyl product they're seeing pop up on the streets. And it just so happens that same brand of drug, called New World, is the same authorities tell us they think the 14-year-old East Windsor girl used before losing her life.
There's really a public interest here that people need to keep an eye out of what's going on.
The superintendent of East Windsor Public Schools is also weighing in on the issue. She told us, quote, "The East Windsor Public Schools, in conjunction with CHC, is planning a community service event March 11th from the 6th to the 8th at East Windsor High School. The event will present information about drug use and the supports that are available to our students and their families," end quote. Now, they also say that they are in the process of working on getting a school resource officer. However, that probably won't be available till sometime in September. Now, you'll recall the chief that we talked to for that ambulance service. He's been working there since 1978, and he says that in the last couple weeks, this is simply the worst that he can see, that he's seen it in his memory. For now, we are live in the Hartford newsroom. Josh Scheinblum, News 8.